Hello, Leos. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and I hope everyone is doing well this week. Now, we're going to be looking into your intuitive tarot reading for the week of May 30th through June 5th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and help support my channel. So let's take a look at the cards and energies for your week ahead. And Leo, these are very general readings, so take just what resonates and forget about the rest. First card, the Nine of Swords. Next, Seven of Wands. And the Knight of Swords. And your overall energy for the week is the Major Arcana card, Temperance. And your crystal for the week, Zinsight. Oracle message for direction, Gentle Gardener. Okay. Well, the message this week, Leo, you are creating your own reality with the energy that you're sending out. So be careful. All of that law of attraction, if you're sending out positive energy, that's what's going to come back in. But if you are sending out stress and worry, negative energy, that's precisely what you're going to get in return. So that's kind of the big message here, to balance your mindset, keeping it positive, keeping it goal-oriented, achieving success. Kind of like envisioning you already have the success, Leo. Whatever it is that you might be trying to obtain, how you want your life to be, you need to have that positive mindset and already envision yourself in that scenario. Definitely the law of attraction message coming through. So Leo, you have this Nine of Swords energy. An energy where you're running something through your mind over and over again, possibly getting yourself kind of stressed out, worrying like about an outcome is what I'm picking up. And this is certainly an energy. The more that you put that out into the universe, that's the more it's going to come back in. So you have this 9 energy here where it is something where you're reviewing it over and over again. And I'm really kind of picking up like a seesaw kind of energy, where on the one hand, you might be reviewing something over and over, but then on the other hand, you've got this Knight of Swords energy where it's a more revolutionary, I'm going after what I want kind of energy, Leo. And then right here in the middle, you have the Seven of Wands. So it's interesting here, looking at your cards. The Nine of Swords over here, where you're kind of unsure, you're reviewing, you're thinking about something, like almost overthinking it. And then you've got the Knight of Swords, is where you're just daring, moving forward with something, going after something. And then right smack in the middle is where the two meet, because the Seven of Wands is about being in a position of advantage, and that could still mean that you're constantly reviewing things where it is keeping you up at night. And it can also mean that you're taking that stance, that revolutionary spirit. So here you are with the Seven of Wands up against things that I'm going to say is maybe beyond your control. You can't change what like all these different wands are, that kind of energy below, because it can be competition around you. It can be in regards to things happening around you, circumstances, what's going on in the world. Now, your overall energy is the Major Arcana card, Temperance. This is the seesaw. This is trying to keep the balance between these two very different energies. One where you're worried, and then one where you kind of throw all caution to the wind. So Temperance card, being your overall energy this week, this is kind of keeping that in balance. And it can be in regards to something new that you want to obtain or bring into your life. It could be like a new person, could be a new job, a new home. It's really kind of what I'm going to say, getting your feet wet. And just as I just said that, I'm really honing into the temperance, dipping her toes into the water. So there's something that you're thinking about, maybe planning, coming together like with some kind of strategy, whether it might be obtaining a new job, maybe with a different company. This kind of energy here would be where you're kind of just sending out a couple resumes out just to see what happens. That's the dipping your toes, getting your feet wet. What's going to happen? So it's an energy this week of kind of seeing what happens when you kind of take a few steps forward. Kind of definitely like a cautious energy, but there is something here where I just feel that like you're up and down in regards to something that you want. Something that you either want to go after, obtain, maybe it's in regards to a person, and it's something that like your mental energies are kind of working overtime. There is this sense of either flight or flight, just either I'm running away from it, I'm worried, I'm stressed out, or I have this revolutionary spirit. I can do it. But the thing is, Leo, what I'm really picking up here is you are definitely in a position of advantage in regards to what it is you want to obtain. Because when Leos put their mind to something, they see it through. Now, the crystal for the week is zincite. And that's an indication to really pay attention to your physical body. That can also be what this energy is all about here. Is that you're really thinking about possibly how you look. Maybe you're worried about how you look. It's also an indication to really get in touch with your physical body in regards to your health, getting healthy. It might be in regards to be like getting more exercise, getting out in nature, just really getting back in touch with your physical body. That's why this card is showing up for you, Leo. It's about creating a healthy balance, especially with this temperance card showing up as your overall energy, because you need a healthy balance in regard to taking care of your physical body. Now, zincite is an excellent crystal to meditate with as it removes energy blocks, which can be what your Nine of Swords is all about. It does help bring out your personal power, your creativity, also your physical energy. So if you're feeling a little bit tired and weary, that could be your Nine of Swords, putting you in that kind of physical shape. Zincite can help you out in that aspect. Now, in regards to your oracle message here, and you have Gentle Gardener, this is a card indicating your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs. Create the reality around you, Leo, what you experience. So the message behind this card is what you put out into the world is what you'll get from it. So if you believe in unlimited possibilities, that's what's going to be headed your way. It's almost like we see this spiritual being up in the corner that guarantees the integrity of everything that you send out into the world. So absolutely stay positive, Leo, so that you can expect something good in return. Definitely a firm message here. You've got all this sword energy happening in your tarot cards to keep a positive mindset. Nothing wrong with coming up with a strategy, but not to worry about it or stress about it. So definitely seeing there is something that you're wanting to obtain, what you're involved with. Again, this could be in regards to a relationship, a job, some kind of material object you want to obtain. could be buying a car, buying a house, and you're up and down about it. And the Zinsite crystal could help you out with trying to keep the energy balance. There's a major indication here, Leo. Stay positive with your thoughts. Again, envision yourself already obtaining what it is this week that you're trying to go after. And that will then kind of be the energy that will boomerang back around to you. Keep in mind, this Seven of Wands is an indication right smack in the middle that no matter if you're feeling sure of yourself or maybe a day when you're not as confident, the Seven of Wands is telling you you are in a position of advantage. And even though you're up against possibly some challenges or setbacks, you're still ahead of the game. So let's take a look at your last message for the reading, your Divine Door message. And you received Secret Sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories and sketches for others to find. Well, that's certainly like a riddle, but it's indicating with saying familiar and friendly and having memories that are familiar and friendly. That's talking about your law of attraction that I'm picking up this week. That secret sketches would be what you're envisioning in your own mind. Nobody else can see that but you, Leo. And if you keep a very positive mindset, if you already envision yourself with what it is you're going after or what you want to achieve, envision yourself already succeeding. That is the energy that will kind of like calm down the Nine of Swords energy. Certainly then, this Temperance card energy, your overall energy this week, can kind of keep things on an even keel. Tremendously big message that you're going to get what you give, so to speak. So be sure to be putting out positive energy, successful energy, as that is what's going to come around full circle and come back to you. Well, there you have it, Leo. That was your messages and guidance from Spirit from the cards that you received this week. I do hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, help support my channel, and for a private tarot card reading one-on-one, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Leo family.